Greetings, family. Dr. Greg McNeil. This is the last weekend of the month 2025. Today is Saturday, December 27th. We are closing out the year. But before we do, I have some questions for you. So if you should get this video after the new year has started, after the clock has struck 12, that's okay, right? Because we're talking about consciousness here, so you can always pick it up because the information is truly always around. But the questions for you are these. What have you done in 2025? What have you done to improve, enhance your circumstances? Are you stronger now than you were when you began 2025? How are your boundaries? How is your health? How are your relationships with others? Your reciprocity, right? Your sense of agency, right? There's a lot of things that go into planning a year, right? So much of what happens in Western thought is about financial planning, material planning, right? But what about the emotional dynamics that we need to work out in our lives? What about the cognitive structural things that we need to work out in our lives, right? Remember, let us not be fooled. Besides what you see behind you, or in this case, in this video, this tree behind me, but besides the natural environment, wherever you are in the world, everything, without exception, is a product of the human imagination, which is to say, we think it first, we conceive it, and then we manifest it. We manifest that thought through the plans, through the intentions, through the deliberate actions that make thought manifest through discipline, right? This is what we do. It doesn't matter what it is, but this is what we do. This is how we bring about successes. Even those behaviors that we might think are disruptive, but yet we're still very good at, even those behaviors are practice, which is to say that the more we engage in something, the better we're going to get at it. So again, when we look back at 2025, in what ways have we helped ourselves? In what ways have we improved? In what ways have we helped other people? Right? Because this part is really important. Remember, we live in an interconnected environment. Interconnected environment. You got to remember that. That is no abstract thing, right? If this tree behind me does not exist, then chances are I'm not making this video, and chances are you are not listening to me, right? Because everything that we can take for granted in this life are vital to us. This thing that we call oxygen that is connected to so much around us that we can't do without, our relationships are the same. Consider deep reciprocity, right? And what that actually means for us in terms of not only improving our relationships with ourselves, but the relationships with others and everything around us, right? Deepen your knowledge as well, right? Have you done that in 2025? Did you learn things in Did you learn things in 2025 that you did not know? And let's take that question a little bit deeper. Did you learn things in 2025 that is different type of information that you are accustomed to? Which is to say, did you broaden your horizons or your framework in 2025? What do you know about your fellow men and women around you, your neighbors, your coworkers, those people that are not like you? What did you learn? How interconnected are you with that environment in which you live, those people, those individuals, right? Let me throw something at you before we go. something that I want each and every one of you to do. I want you to find one thing, right? I want you to find one, I hit the camera. Sorry about that. I want you to find one invention that Black Americans have made and contributed to the planet, right? Think about this. No matter who you are, right? Let's get connected. I want you to find one thing that Black Americans, right? That is to say, that Africans that are living in the United States, if you know where I'm at with that, I don't need to explain. But if you're just joining me for the first time, go deeper into my research and you'll find out why I always use that expression, along with the expression that we are one people, but not the same. So in this moment, as we move into 2026, I want you to do a little research, expand the horizon and the framework. Find one thing that Black Americans, Africans in the United States have contributed to the world. Let me help you out. It's 50,000 of those inventions, right? 50,000 of them. I'm going to take just a couple of them away, right? So I can get you started, right? We're going to take from the list the elevator. We're going to remove the elevator from the list. We want to remove feminine products from the list, but you can research that along with the elevator so you can know who it is I'm talking about. What's another one? The cell phone. Oh yeah, the cell phone is one, right? So we have the cell phone. We have feminine products, freezers, and I'm probably forgetting the one that I already mentioned. But that's about 4 right there. But I said there are 50,000. So find an invention that was created by a Black American, put it in the chat. One of the things that we're going to do going forward is we're going to learn all about each other, but we're going to do it differently. We're going to do it through our own research and not what someone told us, right? Because this is how you really get connected, because there are things that are happening around us right now, as we might as well know, that make it difficult for us to really enjoy this planet the way that we want to. They put up fences and things like that that make it difficult to connect. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a real fence, but a psychological one. But they both result in the same thing. They keep us disconnected. And if we're disconnected, that impacts our ability to experience wellness. Think about it deeply, right? So here we go. 2025. What did we learn? Where did we improve? Where did we help others improve? Where did we find that we came more connected in this thing that we call life, right? Think about it, and then research, and then contribute to the chat space. Let us get connected. Let us turn the miseducation of our history upside down. All right? Let's talk soon.